Good Sunday to you. I'm Storm Team 9 Meteorologist Patrick Ellis here with your ENC Weather Update. This one is for April the 13th, 2014. Not too bad of a day across eastern North Carolina, mostly to partly sunny skies again today. Warm temperatures back up into the low 80s. In some mid-70s near the coast, but hey, we'll take it. But things are going to be on the downward trend over the next few days. Tomorrow's still another warm day, but we're expecting another round of showers and thunderstorms, some of which could be on the strong to severe side as we head towards Tuesday, and a much bigger cool down than what we experienced last week for this week, as a big old system out of the Arctic is going to come southward and bring down some much cooler air. Could see a frost as we head towards next week. So we'll give you the details here in the update video. A look at the 3-day trend, and big trend difference as we head towards the next couple of days. We're expecting a mixture of sun and clouds for Monday. Some areas will see more clouds than sunshine. Highs nearing 80, but much cooler conditions by the time we head towards Wednesday of this upcoming weekend. Like I said, we could see our first our late season frost as we head towards Wednesday morning here across eastern North Carolina. And we got some chilly numbers on the board as we head towards this weekend. Like I said, a frost is possible if we can cool down the temperatures and clear out the skies and calm down the winds on Wednesday. We will likely be a little bit cooler than the 37 I have right now. But we're going to be watching things as we head towards the end of the week. But there's going to be an up and up again as we head towards Saturday and Sunday, back to near normal for this time of the year. So here's a look at the satellite and radar. Severe thunderstorms moving through portions of Oklahoma as well as Texas this afternoon along the dry line, and this frontal pattern that's swinging through, and that's going to be moving towards us as we head towards tomorrow. Now, high pressure has been our friend the last couple of days, but it is not going to be our friend much longer, and likely will start to be working against us starting tomorrow, and as it pushes a little further offshore, more of a southerly wind pulls in here, and it's going to get a little breezy here tomorrow across eastern North Carolina. Now here's a look at the precision forecast model. The mode I have it in is what we call the precipitable water values. So basically, if you were to wring out the entire atmosphere and wring all the water out of the atmosphere, this is how much rain would fall out, how much liquid precipitation would fall out. So drier air is blue and moist air is yellow and green. So starting off tonight, we're going to be quite dry as far as the moisture is concerned. But look what as we head towards tomorrow. The winds come out of the south, and we just pump in a lot of moisture out of the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean. So the precipitable water values go way up tomorrow, and the sea breeze is going to try to fight that a little bit, but it's not going to have very much success, because look what happened as we head towards your day on Tuesday. It gets very, very wet in here, and you see that yellow there. That's a good indication that we're going to have a lot of moisture in the atmosphere, and it's going to stick around for a little bit. And we are expecting a good bit of rainfall out of this system as we head towards the next couple of days. So we'll look at our precision forecast model into early Monday morning. We're expecting a little bit of clearing tonight, and our temperatures should drop down into the upper 50s and lower 60s. Now, the model's trying to print a couple of light showers. I think that's overdoing it. Better chance for rain comes in here. Possibly into the afternoon hours. But again, tomorrow is going to be an interesting day because we're going to start off with sunshine and clouds building in through the afternoon hours, so we'll call it a mixture of sun and clouds. If you see more sunshine than clouds, your temperature is going to be warmer. If you see more clouds than sunshine, they're going to be cooler. We're forecasting 80, but that may be a little optimistic for some areas. And we're going to see maybe a chance for a shower or two, but not a big chance. I think the best chances will come overnight on Tuesday and into Wednesday with round one. This is going to be a two-parter where we see showers and thunderstorms in the morning, and another round in the afternoon. And I think the afternoon round is going to be the more the one that's going to be a little bit stronger, but the morning round could be just as strong. So we're going to be watching that closely through the afternoon hours. Here we go on Tuesday afternoon. Again, there are going to be some breaks in the clouds that are going to allow for our temperatures to warm up. I'm expecting mid-70s through the day on Tuesday, but we are going to be watching the second round moving in here through the afternoon hours. That's put the SPC in a position to put us underneath a slight risk for severe weather, or elevated risk for severe weather on Tuesday. I want to reiterate, Tuesday. This is not an issue for tomorrow, but this is going to be during the morning time hours of Tuesday and through the day. That includes everybody within our viewing area for the day 3. And our threat tracker is in the medium to high category for damaging wind gusts. It is in the high category for heavy rainfall. We're expecting 1 to possibly even 2 inches with higher amounts locally here across the east. Hail threat is very low, but tornadoes, not out of the question. So we're going to be watching that as we head through the day on Tuesday. Here's a look at our precision forecast model, the long ranger. And again, we're going to be watching the frontal boundary approaching us. Round 1 comes in here in the morning. There's going to be a break in the afternoon, and then stronger line of storms pushes through here Tuesday afternoon, sometime about mid-afternoon hours, as the frontal boundary pushes through the region. Behind that, things clear out, and the model really wants to clear out the skies and calm down the winds a good bit on Wednesday. I'm a little apprehensive on that. It's printing 31 right now. It's not out of the question by any means, but I'm a little apprehensive to go that low just because I believe that the winds are going to stay up enough that we have enough mixing to keep the temperatures up on Wednesday morning. But we're still going to be flirting with a frost, and if the winds do calm down and the skies clear out completely, I could definitely see lower 30s on the board on Wednesday. High pressure builds in here, and it's going to try to boost us up towards 60. I think we're going to be squashed a little bit on Wednesday, especially with a northerly flow. I think we're going to be squashed, especially with this air mass being from the Arctic, not coming from Canada. It's coming from the Arctic this time. And it's just going to be pumping in some cooler air. So I think the model may be overdoing it a little bit, but I do believe at least mid-50s. Another cool night on Thursday morning, but we see clouds building back in here by Thursday as the high pressure starts to build off towards the east and gets some moisture trapped underneath here. And cool conditions as well as we head through the day on Thursday. All right, here's a look at the 12Z GFS run. This is looking at tomorrow, Monday, at 2 p.m. And again, we'll have the chance for a shower. We'll get breezy. South winds at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Big storm system looming back off to the west. And look how deep that 540 line comes southward, south of Lubbock, Texas, and south of Oklahoma City as we head towards Monday afternoon. So a lot of cooler air. That big trough is diving southward. And we're going to have a little bit of energy kind of rolling through here tomorrow, but it will only spark maybe a shower or two. But all this is still going to move eastward. But look where, this stuff is coming down south. I mean, just absolutely colder air moving southward as we head into the next couple of days. Here's a look at 2 a.m. on Tuesday. And we'd be dry for the most part. We're getting showers to move in here looking at the GFS run. And then here we go, 8 a.m. First round of showers moves in here during the afternoon hours, the morning hours of Tuesday. Likely sometime between about 4 and 9 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday. Then we head out towards the afternoon hours. I think there's going to be a little bit of a break. But then we've got this area of low pressure that's going to be moving eastward, this little meso low. And with that, the winds are really going to pick up, and that's why I'm thinking the damaging wind threat is going to be more prevalent. But the fact is that we're also going to be fighting that potential for an isolated tornado along that line. So there's a lot of things that are going to be working for us and against us. And again, there may be another meso low that tries to form right here in eastern North Carolina. So we're going to be watching that very closely. That's going to also help to enhance rain rates. And we're going to stay breezy, I do believe, through the overnight hours of Wednesday. And that thing gets out of here early Wednesday morning. High pressure is going to sprawl itself across by Wednesday morning. But the winds will stay up out of the north and east, and that's going to keep us with a milder feel, more moisture, a little bit more moisture still in the atmosphere on Wednesday. So that's why I'm thinking that we're not going to have a freeze, but we could have a frost still on Wednesday. So we'll be watching that as we head through the afternoon hours, the morning time hours of Wednesday. But once again, there's going to be 2 rounds on Tuesday, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. I think the afternoon round would be the better chances for seeing a severe thunderstorm here across eastern North Carolina. Wednesday, we're going to stay very cool. The wedge comes into place as well, and highs will be in the 50s that afternoon. I think low to mid 50s. Pretty chilly stuff for April. Here's a look on Thursday. The wedge in full effect, and I think the clouds will start to increase as well. That northeasterly flow coming off of the cooler Atlantic waters is going to really work against us on Thursday as well as Friday. So we're going to stay in the 60s likely on Thursday as well as Friday, and we're going to make the mention for maybe a shower or two on Friday. Now, Saturday is going to be quite interesting. The GFS is saying nothing doing for us on Wednesday, Saturday rather. But the European and the Canadian are printing a coastal runner on Saturday, which would bring us a good chance for rain here across eastern North Carolina. I've trended towards that outlook. So we're going to be watching for that potential as well on Saturday. So I think Saturday is going to be will be a day where we're around 70 degrees, but we're going to have rain showers in place here. And it may be getting a little bit breezy along with that as well. And Easter Sunday, we're going to have rain chances in the morning, and then we clear things out through the afternoon hours. Still temperatures nearing the 70-degree mark. And then that's the look at the end of the forecast period on Monday morning with the chance for rain for the coastal areas as a little area of low pressure scoots down to our south. That's going to do it for me here on the ENC Weather Update. You can stay up to date with us Facebook, Twitter, WNCT.com, and our brand new Storm Team 9 app in the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. Have a great rest of your evening, a great day tomorrow, a great weather week ahead.